Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendrous, and welcome back to Black Book. Before we actually jump into things, really, wanna slightly apologize for yesterday. Wasn't really in it, but also kind of led to a situation where we ended up cheating a little bit. So, what happened last time was that we went on an expedition with Karnish, and we found a forest where he could become the Leishi. And it turned out that Vokul's drowners were already set up camp there because Vakul was invading the territory. And a somewhat vague answer, question, whatever. And my head wasn't really in it because it's been a rough couple days. I didn't really get into it last time because it was still pretty sore. And I'm still pretty raw about it today. But just today buried a dog that I've had for 13 years. And I'm still pretty upset about it, but I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I'll try to be a bit more upbeat today. Don't want to dwell on it too much. But I was definitely cheated last time because I wasn't in the mood to lose Carnish because I wasn't all there because we were about to lose Carnish. So a reload we got. And yeah, just slight apologies about that, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, Carnish became a full Leishi. We upgraded his card ability. And our next mission is to go to the village where the sick people are dying from the fever so that we can get the wax we need to build the candle for the ritual we're doing. And a few people came by the Isba to come ask us for help. Like there was a demon near some mushroom gathering spot, a stolen plow up here at this field, and then a hunting cabin infested with cockroaches despite being fumigated through the winter, I suppose. So we're going to be stopping along the way to help out all of them. And Carnish's upgrade is kind of useful. It went from 3 blast to 5, which is what we really care about there. It's an improvement. The Piety 5's less important because we take big hits often because because how we've been playing it is desperately trying to deal out even bigger hits beforehand. Like, if nothing gets to hit you, why do you need shielding? Is basically the mentality we've been going for. So, kind of good boost, but could be better. I think I'm still gonna keep going with Carnish because it's still the best for our playstyle. But Igor's curse is still really good. Proshka's defense is good. Situationally, because we're as I literally just said, we're not defending very often anyways. But I think that's about it. We didn't have anything else to do. I think we're good on the book, and demons don't actually pass their day when you go do the side quest for the characters. So yeah, let's head off. Road to Nairo. Is that Nairab or Nairo? I can't tell if that's an H or not. I think it's closed off at the bottom, so Nairab. They say this road was once taken by a czar being led to his own execution. What was the reason for it? I don't remember.
You stop just in time. Shorts sit on the branches of an old tree. Their eyes gleam while they wait for careless passers-by who forget to cross themselves.
Um, might as well fight it. There's no option to talk, so we fight. We don't just leave demons unless there's another option. I think that's how I'm playing it. What are we doing? 4, 12, 6, so 22 coming at me. Ah, I accidentally took Proshka Voipel rather than Karnish. Oops. accidents. Anyways, doing 17 to all. You go down straight away. You survive on one. I can just do that. And that. And I have to worry about nothing at all. Yeah. Definitely overkill. Oh, there's more of them. I didn't realize that. Good thing I saved Parapolo. Oh, you have damage absorption. That sucks a little. Key Tongue will still be enough to kill you, actually. Key Tongue is going to get boosted by 8. So if I just do these 2 Parapolos, those will take down the snakes and get rid of your damage absorption, and you die anyways. Yep, there we go. Don't really care about any of the pages. We care about pages at this point. Like, if we were going in a search and battles started going on, like, a certain way where, like, a very specific page would become more useful, I might take it and replace it. But, basically, for the most part, only care about pages when we are trying to fill out the new seals. Because we can adjust the book freely at home, because money's no issue. But, let's head to the Milk Cap Forest. Some woman heard loud wailing in this forest. It must be the Chorts with their twisted sense of humor. A demon's laughing, is that what they heard instead of a scream?
You pass through the field where the woman heard terrible screams. This proves true. From the direction of Bolshepolsk settlement, you hear someone howling.
Get closer.
It turns out it wasn't a demon howling, but a dog, tied to a fresh blockhouse. You guess the reason. It's likely the owner of the new Izba decided to make the animal into an offering, so that life in the new surroundings is safe.
Save the dog.
You untie the dog, and the frightened animal disappears into the forest. What fate awaits this house is unknown, but in any case, these peasants will have to do without a blood sacrifice.
Dang it, really? I sensed I was gonna see a dog today, really? I think I'm good. Trying to decide if I needed to take a quick break there. No, I think I'm fine. Dog, very brief. Big field village. This village has it all. Big houses, big fields. They're pretty well off if you ask me.
Despite the close proximity to Iskor, the peasants of Bolshoye Polya are unconcerned. Life here goes on its usual way, and the people don't even begin to suspect that dangerous Chorts bearing a sickness may be close.
It's interesting that sometimes it will translate names, but still say them in Russian. But most of the time it doesn't. Like, it's very rare that they do this, but they will occasionally for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. But let's check out the shop. Anything new? That's new. Short Zagaver. Regen 3. Regen 2. Or strengthens regen, I should say. And his rib, we already seen. Anything really new that we care about? Decomposure, prayer. Increase prayer by 2. Wait, what? I just sort of clicked that because I was curious if it would work or not. I mean, I didn't even really need to buy that. I was just curious, like, what would happen? Because we were filled up on spots, I thought. Or not. I thought I was filled up on spots. How did I just... I want to see if there's 2 more things I can buy. Let's see. What would I actually care about? Piety, piety. Strengthen, eloquence white. Strengthen, eloquence black. Decomposure. 40 more experience. That's better than the human tooth we got. Did we get this last time or the time before? I don't remember. Sure, I'll buy that. Gain a prayer when battle starts. Um, is there just like one more thing I see that I would want to buy? What would I want to buy? Because basically, I just want to see how this works. Problem is, I don't know if I want to buy anything here. Um, sure, we'll buy this horseshoe because it's the cheapest thing and I'm just doing this as a test. But yeah, it just fills in extra spots that aren't there. Okay. Glad to know I've been worried about that this entire time when I didn't need to be. Thank you, game, for explaining that and making it seem like I had very limited space when I didn't. Oh well. That does make me question. Do... Strength and status +2. So it does the same thing as the duck earrings. But it gives me extra sins. So technically it's worse. That would be nice to have, though, if I could fit it in somewheres. Do I care about experience? I don't know if I've been on the verge of, do I really care about experience or not? And basically the only other thing on skill tree that I care about is on level 19, so getting to that really quickly would be nice. But even then, that's not super important to me. I'll hold on to it, but that might just replace the experience thing when we get to a certain point. Talk to the peasants.
The villagers think that they have nothing to fear. They regularly go to the church and even visit banyas.
Okay. Stove Hospital. There was no special stove spirit, but it was under the Domovoy's control. He often lived behind the stove, gave warning when there was a danger of suffocation, and occasionally played with burnt coals. The peasants of Cherdin believed that you could heal a weak or sickly newborn inside a stove. The ritual was called rebaking and was in essence the infant's second birth. The baby was wrapped in a flap of uncooked dough and put into a stoked stove with a bread peel, and later into a coal stove, but wrapped in a shawl or a blanket. Okay then, they used to bake babies. That's what? What? Yeah, I just put my baby in a bread roll and put it in the oven. It's fine. It'll be stronger that way. What? Oh my goodness, I need a good laugh. Anyways, that's a thing. Let's keep going. Field Pochinok. Alatia has started to bother this newly founded village. He asks for too much mash and once stole a plow from one of the peasants.
The settlement smells like new Izbaz, and even in this late hour, the work here goes on. Someone is building a barn. Someone is fixing the tools for fieldwork. You find the man who asked for your help. Despite his loss, he doesn't falter, and tries to make some substitution for the lost plow.
Oh,
Hello,
Vasilisa,
friend.
thank God, I thought you'd never come.
You were literally at my house like 20 minutes ago. I came as fast as I could.
You can't really roam round the region with a fever in Iskor, right?
I
Suppose.
was nearby, so I decided to drop in.
Well, I don't even know what to say. It's a disaster.
Why changing synonyms when saying it out loud, I suppose.
Your wooden plow was taken by the Liashi?
Imagine that. What a plough that was. A work of art.
Can you tell me about the plow? Like, what does it look
Tell me
like?
what's gone missing.
Well, I know your kind doesn't really work in the field. But a peasant's plough is like your sorceress books for you. Can't do without it.
Yeah, I can see that. If your whole life is farming, losing farming tools is a big deal.
We plough the field with it.
Yeah, that's what a plow is.
And my wooden plough is the latest innovation of engineering. Oh, I've been saving so long for it. And why does the forest master need it even?
I'm not sure about that one. Are you sure it was the Leishi and not another human that stole it?
So you weren't on very good terms with Leshy, right?
What do you mean, not on good terms? I have a field near the Fairwood, and I've always left him some offerings as is proper. Never had any problems.
There, to the east.
Right.
Okay, so we know where to look at least. And what offerings did you give?
Maybe you left him lousy offerings, so he punished you, no?
God forbid, Vasya. I've been giving him even more than usual lately, and still he asked for more.
Have you talked to the Leshy?
Well, no, I left a charter near the offering. My granddad taught me one Zagavor.
Okay.
So, recently the forest master left a note that said to bring him more. More mash.
I don't think this was the Forest Master. I think you've been duped by another human.
Well, that's new. The Leshy writing something on a charter. I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah, Vasilisa's come to that conclusion as well, I believe.
So I brought more, and still he asked for even more. Wasn't enough for him. So he punished me. Today I'm bringing him another offering.
I'm sorry, friend. You have been duped. I'll go get you your plow back. Don't worry.
You know what? I'll check on the Leshy myself. Give me that offering of yours and wait for me here. He may kill you.
Oh, just escalated quickly.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Here, take this mash.
Thank you. We'll go
Well,
deal with this
see you
mess for
soon.
you. Waternock Field. This is the place where peasants leave gifts to the Leishi.
The field covered with fog reminds you of Nimzia, but only the surface. You don't feel the crushing presence of ancient evil spirits. It's hard to imagine that the master of the forest himself came to this old tree stump.
We'll leave the offering.
When you put the mash on the stump, you hear a loud cracking in the forest. At the foggy edge of the forest appears the tall figure of the spirit.
And as typical, let's speak to them.
Howdy, Master of the Forest.
Oh, it wasn't actually someone messing with them? Okay.
Hey there, young woman. Yes, it is I, the master of the forest.
Never mind. This is a scarecrow. Or... Yeah. I don't believe this is the real thing.
Stove and be on your way, or else I will kill you.
Oh, I totally believe you're a forest master. Totally. Leishi.
I've met a Leshy before. Didn't think I would again.
Yes, run while you still can. Oh, any minute the pines will sway, the chorts will swarm. From all around.
Okay, I'm so scared. Mash. So you want mash? You like mash, huh?
Why do you need so much strong drink, Master of the Forest?
Well, it's to feed my forest children. The terrible chorts of the forest. As soon as you see them, you will die from fear.
And why did you need a plow, forest master?
They say you took a wooden plow from the peasants.
This was an offering to the master of the forest. To us, that is.
Enough.
Well, I've learned what I needed, Forest Man.
Disenchants.
You shouldn't have stolen the plow. I can make this chort come clean. But what Zakover should I use? For what evil spirit?
Peasants. This is just a human.
I don't need any Zagovers for you. Remove your costume. Look at them playing Yuletide games.
Like, oh, Oh, I needed a good laugh today, and this episode's providing. Come on, out of the ridiculous costume.
You whisper a black Zagaver, and the would-be Leshy splits in two.
Wasn't it was two people in a trench coat pretending to be a forest master. Okay.
Hey, you! Why did you fall? Hey!
Well, hello, Master of the Forest.
Well, hello, but what's the point of fighting?
Howdy, what are you fighting for?
I fell because of the girl. Something struck me over the head, as if with a whip. I think I even heard whoosh.
What whip? What?
But the whip goes zhoosh!
Wow. This is ridiculous. I love it.
That's what I said. Whoosh.
The whip goes flash! You don't know anything.
Thank you, Proshka. I'm curious what Carnish would have said. Like, who's with you changes the dialogue. I'm curious what Carnish would have said was the noise it made. Now I'm kind of tempted to go... I'm not gonna do everything over again to do that, but it would be interesting.
I don't care for your whips, man. Why are you pretending to be a Leshy?
So you figured it out. But it's not that bad, understand?
Sure, you were just stealing things from people.
We too need mash like any other Leshy.
Tell me, where did you take the plow?
Oh, you know about that too. Let's do it this way. We give you money, and you forget all about this.
Huh. I mean... We're not helping a direct friend, which is why we cheated last time. So, it's not like we'd be betraying a friend. We would just get some money out of it. But also, these two are just idiots. I don't think we want to support this level of idiocy. I refuse.
Oh no. Either you tell me where a wooden plow is, or I curse you both so badly that you'll be hunchbacks until the day you die.
All right. We hit it here.
Thank you. Are we gonna make them help us bring it back? I feel like that's just punishment.
The Master of the Forest shows you the cache where the tool was hidden.
And now let's go, you hear? We'll give you money.
Nah, you're gonna help me bring it back.
Oh no. Wait for the owner here.
You whisper a couple of Zagavers and tie down the peasants. For several hours, they won't be able to move. All you have to do is tell the owner of the plow about your findings.
Wait here, people will be coming. Goodbye, friends.
Your acquaintance beams with joy when you tell him about the wooden plow you found. This is the most important tool for him. He thanks you, bows low, and gives you some food for the road.
Thank you for the magical money food. Goodbye, friends.
When you mention that suspicious peasants were hiding under the guise of a Leshy, he promises to personally teach them a lesson. He seems to know this pair.
Oh, it's... Oh, that was so ridiculous. I love it. Iskor Village. This is the village with the sickness in it. This village is large and quite beautiful, which makes it that much harder to look at. Such a tragic sight. Where fever thrives, everything starts to decay.
The presence of the fever isn't apparent, but you feel it, filling people with horror and grief, wearing them out more and more every hour. That's how evil spirits replenish their powers. If you don't drive away the fever, it might decimate all of Iskor, and then jump onto someone's shoulder to find more victims.
Yeah, that's how epidemics start, and pandemics. The whole area starts going down, and then it makes its way elsewhere. But let's visit the shop.
The shop of the merchant Peshechonov
Okay.
is closed as well. There's a note on the door saying they are not at home. an attempt to outsmart the fever. A frightened peasant girl tells you through the closed door that the merchant has fallen ill, as well as the priest. She recognizes you as a witch and begs you to help Iscore.
Okay, we will. Church?
The doors of the stone church are closed. Near the porch, a couple of chorts are playing cards. Happy with the peasants' deaths, the chorts feel themselves at home. You can play with them, but if you lose, they will momentarily take control of your soul.
Sure, we'll play a game of cards. I'm curious what we'll get if we win. And drop go. Just clubs or trump. Okay, I have a trump diamonds. No matches to just like quickly get through some stuff though. Well, I got a couple of jacks now. Oh, you get 3 cards for the price of 1. Come on. Okay, you're taking anyway. I'm not going to waste a trump card. Nope, not coming to me. 8. Going to undrop go. I don't think it would be doing anything this turn. Actually, no, I will. I'm not really getting much in the way of matches. I guess I can throw a couple of 7s there and a 9. Sure. I was going to keep playing cards as long as I can. Oh, that's a couple of kings there. Oh, this is coming at me. Okay, avoid taking any cards there. I could have played the 6, but that would have gotten rid of my only trump card. Looks like I'm not playing anything this turn. Sure. Last card goes to me. Queen of Spades, I guess. Going to drop go. Okay, that was a close one. I think I still win here. Like, this short goes out first. But as soon... Indropgo attacks me with 1 and I just block it. And I win. Nope, don't care about any of those. Ooh, level up. I guess Help of Saints 3 to improve shielding. Shot prices. Anything with money is kind of unimportant to us. Traditional key every turn. Demons are kind of unimportant. We're just racking up sins and money because of them. Sure, I'll do the one that lets me use an extra item, actually. That's probably one of the best things I could get. So let's head to Escora River. In this hunting hut lives a man who didn't want to invite Coldoons to his wedding. Now his house is full of cockroaches.
You find a house in a picturesque place near Iscore. The Isba is really crawling with cockroaches. They gather in places where light from the sliver of sun or the stove don't reach.
You forgot a couple words there, but let's inspect the place.
In the far corner, you notice a chort. That's the reason for all these...
Folklorist. Ubalichka, freezing away cockroaches. We had some strange trouble before the war. Usually isbas are frozen through during the winter to get rid of pests and the like. Well, one family froze their isba in this manner, but come spring, swarms of cockroaches were marching through their rooms again. They couldn't wrap their heads around it. Elders advised them to ask a Coldoon for help. So they came to him and he said, I know of your trouble, but tell me, why didn't you invite me to your last feast? The family apologized and brought him some gifts. In turn, the Koldoon entered the Isba, mumbled something in each of the corners, sprinkled some herbs here and there, and the cockroaches were gone without a trace. Okay, let's speak to the demon, as is typical.
Hey, demon! Stop right there! You can't hide
Hi,
from me!
bug friends.
Greetings, Witch Mistress. I am here on your kind's behalf, so everything is in order.
Okay, why was this place cursed?
Well, that's enough. Old Igor told me to let you go.
How is that? I'm not used to this sort of thing. I'm not your typical chart. I know how to do my job.
Okay, so what will it take to get you to leave? Will you enter my employ? Your name didn't have a special design. That usually means I can get you on my side.
I was told to breed cockroaches. That's what I do. I don't believe you. Let old Igor come for his charts by himself.
Okay, so you really are one of Igor's torts
You
then.
no longer can.
Why is that? I'm his only diligent chart. He'd better come.
Convince. Igor lent me all of his chorts and the black book.
Igor won't be able to come for this chort. But how can I convince him?
Old, dead, busy, not his chorts. I mean, if old means that he retired, then yes, that makes sense. He's not dead, and it's not really that he's busy, but I suppose it could be busy in retirement, because this game's a little unclear at points. Not sure about not his chorts, though. I'm gonna use the hint. I think that it's probably old, but it's depending on how it wants to go with old.
Well, he's become too old.
It literally...
Difficult to get in around.
Wow, game. Wow, that's... I feel cheated on that one. It literally... I cheated last time because I wasn't feeling it. Today I'm feeling it some more, but the game cheated me. So I think I'm justified in this. Like, that was rude. The game literally
You
cheated
find
me.
a house in a picturesque place near Iskor. In the far corner, you notice a chort.
Talk.
Demon!
Greetings, Witch Mistress.
Gotta
I'm
get rid
here
of this
on your
again.
kind's behalf.
Well, that's enough.
How is
Okay.
that? I was told...
You no longer.
Why is that?
Skip through
I'm
this.
his-
Igor won't be. But how can I convince him?
I see what it meant. Not his chorts means that he gave his chorts to me.
He passed his chorts to me. So you should listen to me from now on.
I should have clicked that button again so that I didn't get the full 140 and I only got the 70, because I did attempt to use it. But game, that is super unclear, and then you didn't help me when I hit the help button. So I don't feel too bad about that.
Come on. Enough with these cockroaches.
Oh, I see. Well, if that's how it is. But I'll need another job.
Okay. Uvezelko? Uvezelko? Yeah. Words are hard. Especially when they're in a language I don't understand. Uvezelko.
You don't have time to object before the chort turns into a dark whirlwind and flies into your pestir.
He's like, okay, I'll join your team. Uvezelko commands cockroaches, but hopes to be promoted to command flies. I mean, he's basically a giant fly, so that would make sense. Resistance to status spikes. Does that mean I can't use spikes, or I don't take damage to spikes? I assume it means I can't use spikes.
As soon as the chort disappears, the cockroaches scatter. The grateful peasant gives you some of his food on your way.
Thank you, friend. Glad we could be of assistance. And we got a new demon. No longer says it does anything on that. Interesting. Oh, I guess it doesn't say it at all, then. Okay. I thought it still said what they did on that screen, so I guess we'll have to reread what he does when we actually get back to the home bit, to the Isba. But the Iskor market. This market used to sell a multitude of things. I wonder if it's still open. I guess if it is, there's very little going on.
You get to the empty Iskor market. The empty shops are looking at you like the eyes of dead men. You clutch your book against your will, and for a good reason. You notice chorts that have gone hungry without people hustling around.
Prepare to fight! Chort vendors. We got a flaming skull about to do us some damage, a bidmon, still in the weak form, and a claw. Okay, so claw friend here goes down instantly. Let's see. I don't have any of my multi-hit cards here. I don't want to do this. Roshka's defense. I'll use that, and then I'm going to focus on the flaming skull, I think. I'm already doing 17 to it. If I use Cane on it, that's 17 times 2 is 34, times 3 if I use Style on it. It'll be dead if I only use black cards. Which means that the best thing I can probably do is new chain the curse in my hand and curse this one. I'll block all the hits, the flaming skull will die, and it will just be the Bidmon left. Yep. And this thing takes most of its health and damage. And I take none in return. What have we got? Okay, tickling. That works. I'm gonna tickle a demon to death, because that's how we roll. Nah, I think we're good. Babushka Adamushka is a good card, but I'm not sure if I need multiple copies of it. And that just leaves the paramedic station. This village built a large paramedic station where they supposedly can treat diseases. Or at least they try to, but there's no coldoons. All of this treating has led to the appearance of a fever. I'm wondering what big demon's behind it all. There's a couple chickens, but no people around. Ooh, herbs. Come on, let me go run over to the herbs. I see them. Bodies. Oh, I didn't realize these were
Lord,
bodies.
Are those bodies? So many of them. Just left lying on the street. What a sin.
A lot of dead people. Can I go get the herb, please? There we go. I was like, it's right over there, but I can't walk there. Arklin, okay. Vasilisa, go around.
Lord,
Okay, it's the same thing over
You
again.
feel uneasy because of the flies buzzing around the victims of the fever. Nevertheless, you've reached your goal. Now you need to wait for the night and gather the necessary ingredients without driving the fever out.
No, we're gonna get rid of the fever. We're not just gonna leave it here. Ooh, herbs. If we can get over there. Vasilisa seems to be stuck. Vasia, go around. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Cuckoo tears.
These are the washed bandages and clothes. There are many sick people.
Okay, so we can go into the barn. And we can go into the actual house itself. More herbs, though, first. Adam's head. Kind of not that great at this point, but it's still good
Various
enough.
tools are kept here for work in the garden. Some household birds live here as well.
Okay, nothing to do there yet. I'm assuming it wouldn't have a pop-up like that if it was going to stay that way, though. Enter.